lot of baseball all season November still. We're talking about we're a solid 2 weeks past the World Series, just about. Well, actually, not quite about. Actually, 12 days. The Dodgers won, and da 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 da. But you know what? Because I had a lot of thoughts in my mind. Because I actually been watching a lot more all season more than anything else. A couple reasons for that. Number one, I was just sure Tiger fan. So because about Terry Scuba, which won the Cy Young Award again, baby, back to back years. Now listen here, Mr. AI. And I just got done shooting my Red Wing video, so yeah, this really comes from a point I'm already on Mr. I's head already. Yeah, young Mr. Chris Elliott, you got to pay the guy, pay Scuba. We need to keep somebody top line here. You see what happened to the other team over there, down the street across off Woodward over there. You don't have a top line guy. And I know you say Style Award winners don't win world championships. I've heard all the. Guess what? Oh, for him, we would not be the playoffs. Doggone it. And we should have beat Seattle. He needed to pitch one more inning. We'd have been the ALCS, but I mean the ALDS, but I'm not gonna go ALCS, but I'm not gonna get too fussy about it. But it happens, baseball, fine. Man, but I'm saying this: if you got a guy like that, you don't get that too often. A lefty with that type, I mean, a dude literally walked what one, what he had like 30. He actually had what less walks than he did starts. Do you realize how type of that? That's crazy. You're not gonna get the money, but you know, I don't know. You gotta deal tough. You gotta go pay him, Scott Boras. Y'all know what's up. Ask the Yankees. They deal with him all the time. Okay. My next thing on the agenda here, we're gonna talk about the awards, the MVP, Otani. Oh, the other Cy Young over there, Paul Scheme in Pittsburgh. Man, why Detroit put a trade package to get him over here? We wouldn't even worry about our bats. So we could have pitched our way out the playoffs with them two guys. We'd have been straight. I like Paul Skeens, man. I watch him. We even watch some college baseball. Some he's the real deal. He's gonna be around here good for a while. And he's there the MVP even with his even with even though he was with Cy Young Award, could even with that Pirate team who looked like they're going nowhere anytime soon. Another thing I'm going to talk about the MVP races. Otani in National League, he's got 4 MVPs. He's got MVPs of both leagues, first time ever happened, and I'm impressed. Now, here goes. I'm going to talk about the kind of American League one. Because this one's kind of a hot button topic, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know where I stand on this. If I had to vote, basically between Kyle Riley and Aaron Judge, and I know there's an argument that catcher plays a higher position. That's true, and maybe put in the defensive metrics. I mean, honest with you, I wouldn't have mad if I saw Cole MVP this year. It is that close. I think it was like 17 points separated the two of them in the MVP voting. Speaking of MVP voting, actually, even Scuba was actually on the MVP ballot. Actually, showed up there too. And also, I gotta give it was a tough cup call. I mean, the fact that the judge didn't win another one, I give him props. See if we're trying to give me say 6-7. We're not going down that route today. Hmm? No, I got a relative who's an elementary school teacher or a kindergarten teacher. Go mess with them about that one. But I digress. Okay, back to baseball here. And the fact that you could have voted either one of these two guys in, I would have made it either way. I kind of look at it this way. One of two ways can happen. Okay, you vote for the guy who's the bigger home run hitter, not the better batting average, better defensive metric. Or you vote for the guy that basically a borderline triple crown guy. And has a better, and I guess if you had to go all together even, I still have to go with the guy who's the better, Aaron Judge by far, won the batting title. Well, you bang title, second and home run, second RBIs. Okay, you can't get a combination like that too often. Yes, he's probably one of the best hitters of this generation. I ain't seen nobody like him really since Bonds. Bonds still way above all them, but I know you're gonna say it's steroids, but let's face it. Even before we thought he was on stuff to do, was on his way to being still one of the two or three greatest hitters of all time. I still think Bonds is still probably the greatest overall total baseball player I've about ever seen. He can run. He actually, well, maybe his fielding might be the only question I have about him. I'll say a 4-2 player. But besides that, he also has 7 MVPs. So what can you argue that? Steroids are not to do. Everybody else was taking in that time, so it was an even playing field as far as I'm concerned. Not to say I personally would subscribe. You kids that actually do not shoot the needle. Trust me, I've seen other people do it. It doesn't go well for you. I've never done it myself. I'm just saying. And yeah, the MVP was very good. Baseball was very good. And I admit this year was one of the better years I've watched of baseball ever. I definitely had a beautiful time. I watched it. I probably watched more of the playoffs. Tigers even did good. And I told anybody, basically, outside of Cleveland and Cincinnati, the only two teams I obviously certainly could win the World Series. And the other 10 teams could have won the World Series, hands down, no question. With that being said, got talked about the bad side. This whole thing, these two Cleveland pitchers and these parlay bets. Gambling is literally destroying our sports, period. I think NHL, the way it's played, is so hard to exact rig prop bets in NHL. That's one thing about that. But see, like baseball, football, NFL, and I'd be doggone, but soon there'll be something come out about some college players doing some stuff. Trust me. Some little kid that didn't get any NIL money will probably try to pull off some stunt. It's coming. They just let this, as of less than 2 weeks ago, allowing college players to vote, to gamble on games. It's a coming. And now you got so much easy bottom play. You know, you bottom play, you catching $10,000 on a small parlay bet. That's like it. They ain't gonna have a week salary, man. You gotta, get somebody in a burner account or a secondary account on FanDuel and do your thing. Or whatever all these sites name. I just know about that one because everybody comes to talk to me about it all the time. And it's sad we got to the point now we basically had to limit the bet to like $200. Me, personally, and I know I can't get rid of gambling on the real, because I ain't gonna lie, when it first came out, I used to hate to go out to places, people ask about games and setups and combination of things, I'm just like, no. And it basically, this actually literally almost ruins a whole beautiful, I mean, fantastic, beautiful playoffs, great season. Nobody ran away, it was all right there, neck and neck, everybody else, and that just ruined the whole thing. So, it's all right. I get it. But I'm going to say this much. You got it. If you're going to have it, you got to go back to the back rooms they used to do back in the day. Back in Vegas, they used to give it there. Man, had a little online. You got to limit this. This is ridiculous. It's ruining the game. It's ruining sports. It's making people do stuff. Also messing with people's money, livelihoods, making people do stuff that's unscrupulously they wouldn't do. You got millionaires betting on stuff who you think would never need the money, but seem like everybody just trying to do it. Or you have to limit the amount of people gonna make the amount of money gonna allow bet. Do something. Something gotta be done here because it's ruined it. For the guys who are in trouble with baseball, they're probably gonna get the Pete Rose treatment. It's gonna be a wrap for them. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Bye.